What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. is on the rampage, people. He has called out Conor Benn with a few things that we're going to talk about in this segment, so let's get to it. First off, he does respond by stating, Conor got caught using an illegal substance, so the fight is off. Can't believe it. I really apologize to the fans and everyone that bought tickets, traveled, and booked hotels. This should not have happened. He has escaped his schooling for now. Wow. You know, that wasn't as bad, okay, as the other taunts in this particular video that we're going to also discuss, okay? And the next one is Titch version tweeted, hey, I'm absolutely distraught at Conor Nigel. You were my hero, and now I've got to walk about with this for the rest of my life, as I can't afford a laser treatment to remove it. Broken hearted. As you guys can see, he has the tattoo of Conor Benn, tattooed on his left side of his torso, in his rib cage area. Pretty big freaking tattoo. Good work though. Good work on the tattoo. Not a fan, but I am a fan of art. So, but then that's why you shouldn't really get tattoos until that particular fighter is done with the course. This is one of those bandwagon responses, like, oh, he's badass, let me get a tattoo of him right now. You know what I mean? So that's why you shouldn't really do that, sir, Mr. Titch. But Chris Eubank did come back and said, hey, don't worry, mate, I'll pay for your tattoo removal. Just shoot over your info to my team, and I'll sort everything out for you. The email is in my bio. Chris Eubank Jr. is helping Conor Benn fans fucking detract, and he's paying them. That's crazy, though. It's crazy. But then, I always thought that was stupid. But if you look at this guy as well, he does have like other tattoos. So, I think it becomes, compulsive after a while. You get like so many tattoos. But then again, look at Conor Benn, right? Like, what the hell? Right? And, like that's what happens. Don't get tattoos of people that you're not willing to, what is it? Go for or be willing to accept. That's the thing. Whatever they went through, people, it's like someone getting a Mike Tyson tattoo on them and find out Mike Tyson, bit someone's ear off, and then you're disgusted. But then now, you can't, get a tattoo removal. But tattoos are meant to be permanent, so be careful with what you do, right? And the next one is, oh my God, Conor Benn sitting beside a freaking tree with a pregnant belly. And the reason for this, if you guys don't know why this is the case, is because he was a female fertility drug was found in his system, for women to get pregnant. So, but of course, if you are in the sports world, what that's it's something that you take with other drugs. So by default, people know that Conor Benn was taking more than just that. That was what they found in there. You know what I mean? But that can't be taken, or that normally doesn't be consumed by itself. Okay, so, of course, then, if he had ovaries, he would be this way holding this, his new pregnant belly and shit like that. Hey, if you notice, you got a tattoo that under that left breast there, maybe 2 or 3 inches down, right? So, it's crazy. But no, man, Chris Eubank is on the prowl. Dude, he's on the hunt. And he would troll. Like, I know what happened with him and Billy Joe when Billy Joe got his eye socket broken. He was laughing his ass off because he betted $10,000 that Billy Joe would lose to Canelo, and he won. And of course, that's a rival of Chris Eubank, Jr. So I think he was happy about that. But this alone, all this here that started as the result of Conor Benn testing positive for failing these drug tests or whatever, this just means that this shit, like I said in my live, has actually gotten real, okay? This is real. This doesn't have anything to do with Senior or Nigel, okay? This is Conor and Junior. These guys have their own rivalry, because, Nigel shit tried to cheat. He was a smaller guy, tried to cheat, tried to cycle off, got caught, didn't do, the nitty gritty, dirty, murky, cleanup through his body and got that shit, detected in his system. I mean, that's the only way that you can really look at it at this point. So Chris Eubank, he has every right to do and to say exactly, what he wanted to say, especially when he knows the fight's off. But look, this is going to go on for a while, guys. So just stay tuned for the ride. Conor, you're in for it, bro. And just remember, and I want people to understand if this fight gets rescheduled and Conor comes in slower, stiff, or fighting flat compared to when he was knocking out Chris Algieri, and I got another video coming about Chris here in a second, and you can tell and see with your own eyes, his performance levels has dropped, and you should never ask why. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Chris Eubank Jr. on the rampage, blasting Conor Benn for his failed positive drug test. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!